So, welcome to a very, very special episode of Industry Talk with CV and Upfront with ACI. We are in Central India and, of course, with a man who is central to all developments in the commercial vehicle segment, Mr. Vinod Aggarwal. He needs no introduction. So, welcome to Industry Talk with CV Magazine and Upfront with Auto Components India. Pleasure having you on the show.
My pleasure.
I'm hoping that you sort of relieved the Siam position and are in a better frame of time management. How are you coping?
No, of course, I was relieved at that time also and now also.
Good to hear that.
No problem.
Good to hear that. Thank you so much for having us at this new facility. Last when we connected, it was all about capacity augmentation, and you had mentioned a number at that time, could have changed by now. 140,000 units is what you said was the capacity of this new plant at Bagroda in Bhopal. Tell us about the capacity augmentation, the impact on Eicher truck and buses, and of course all of this linking to your much awaited foray in the 2 to 3.5 ton segment.
First of all, I think this plant is very important for us. Important from various angles.
Right.
This is, you can say, it's the best plant as far as we are concerned. Flagship and built from the very beginning on Industry 4.0 process.
Right.
Like when you have to modernize the existing plant, then it is a different type of a challenge.
Right.
When you set up a new plant, right, with the state-of-the-art processes,
right,
then it's totally different type of a creation.
Right.
So from that point of view, this plant is absolutely state-of-the-art.
Right.
Built right from the very beginning on state-of-the-art processes.
Right. Right.
And second thing is that this plant we built during COVID.
That is
so
credit to
we
you.
Inaugurated this
During COVID, yes,
December 2020.
Yes.
And so our team has done absolutely wonderful job during difficult times.
Right. Right.
So when the COVID was there, work was going on seamlessly here.
Right. Right.
So
hats off to the team.
Yes.
Right.
And of course this plant we are specially dedicating to our light and medium duty trucks.
Right.
So we will eventually dedicate Pithampur for heavy duty trucks.
Okay.
And maybe some medium duty trucks there. But light and medium duty trucks largely we should move here.
Okay.
And of course now small commercial vehicles as well.
Right. Right. That is the talk point today. Right. You said you had the liberty of building a plant ground up, building a state-of-the-art facility, and then of course you had that thought in your mind where you want to commercialize a new product, a new segment altogether. At the inception stage itself, what alignments were required to ensure that this is a well-oiled facility for the commercialization of your new SCV product?
I think before we got into small commercial vehicles, our Pro 2000 series.
Yes.
That we started here only.
Okay.
So Pro 2000 series, this was the main plant.
Right.
And if you look at the assembly line, it's a pillarless line and straight 580 meters.
Right.
Straight line. And when you look at from the beginning of the assembly line, you can see till the end.
Right.
Half a kilometer plus.
Right.
And it's a great.
We've seen a couple of cabs rolling over.
It's a great site and it's a great feeling.
Right.
And starting with the Pro 2000 series, now when we decided on the small commercial vehicles, then there was not a better place than this. So therefore now we are going to make our small commercial vehicles here.
Yeah.
And most of the manufacturing setups are ready.
Right.
And last week only we inaugurated the state-of-the-art paint shop.
Okay.
And BIW line. And assembly line is nearing completion.
Right.
So, and we will start manufacturing here.
We are waiting to get a glimpse of all of those things.
Yeah.
You made a very interesting revelation at Bharat Mobility, saying that you are looking at the SCV product starting off with the EV variant and then looking at the conventional options. Usually it's the other way around. Tell us about the whole philosophy behind that.
No, from the very beginning, our focus on sustainability and electromobility has been very high.
Right.
And this vehicle, small commercial vehicle, is very relevant, where you can do the electric vehicles. The viability of electric vehicles can come very fast when it is a small commercial vehicle, because then the charging infrastructure is in the localized areas.
Yes.
Like it is not on the highways, or you don't have to go long distances.
Yes.
So therefore, the viability for the small commercial vehicle, I would say, is the easiest.
Okay.
Because you don't need very big battery sizes also.
Right,
Because
right.
your distances are small, so you can have the battery sizes in line with the how much distance you want to cover.
Right. This
So
also
therefore, the upfront costs are also not that much higher
right.
as compared to the bigger trucks.
Right.
Because bigger trucks, the initial cost becomes very, very high.
Yes.
But here the initial cost with respect to the traditional truck is not that much
Right,
high.
right. From a purely a tooling perspective, once you come out with the EV variant as well as the conventional options, would they be on manufactured on the same assembly line?
Absolutely.
Okay. So that kind of agility has been factored in.
Yeah.
Right. And this, of course, furthers your aspiration to be a full range player that we've been waiting for, Eicher to achieve.
No, with this we will be right from 2 ton till 55 ton.
Right. So it's a very, very important step to achieve that milestone. Right.
Now only the sub 2 ton will be left.
Right. So you
Which
plan.
is around, you can say, another market of another 1.5 to 2 lakhs.
Right. Which we should
So
not
other
rule
than-
out. Going by your commentary, we should not rule out
You never
for
know when it will happen.
Right.
Step by step.
Right. Now let's trace this journey from deciding the foray in the SCV segment to Q1 of 2025, where you plan to commercially roll out this vehicle. Tell us a little about the entire journey with the R&D team in place, with your commercial trials in place. How has that exercise been? I'm sure you've achieved many milestones over there as well.
This entire new products, they go through extensive testing,
Yes.
virtual testing also and real testing
Yes.
also. And we have extensively used NetRex
Okay.
test tracks,
Yeah.
which is, I don't know whether you have seen,
Yes. We.
it's in Pithampur, which is
State-of-the-art
set up by
testing.
the government,
Yes.
and it's a huge test tracks,
Right.
and they have all the different types of testing
Yes.
facilities.
Yes.
And we have extensively used that,
Right.
and therefore it has gone through tremendous testing. It has also, I'm sure it has gone through a lot of running on the roads.
Right.
Lakhs of kilometers.
Fantastic to hear that. Before we move on with this leg of interview, because we are at the starting point, I wanted to take you back to your association with the state of Madhya Pradesh. You've received many accolades for your constant expansion in Madhya Pradesh. 7 plants, if I'm not mistaken, 1 in Hoskote, including the Volvo bit under your umbrella. So, what is the deep-rooted association with the state of Madhya Pradesh? And Bhopal.
Madhya Pradesh, we started in 1985.
Right.
So, and we were the pioneer plant in Pithampur. So when we set up the plant in Pithampur, there was no industry there.
Right.
It was no industry district.
Okay.
And we set up that first plant,
Right.
big plant, truck plant there.
Okay.
And then now you can see Pithampur,
Yes.
it has developed into such a big
Yes.
industrial area.
Yes.
And now this Bagroda, we were the first
First
plant
ones to
here.
enter as well.
And if you look at Mandideep, there also it was Eicher Tractors plant. It
Right.
was again set up by Eicher Group.
Right.
And that again, at that time, Mandideep had almost no industry.
No existence. So
therefore, we are very proud that we have participated in development of 3 of the very large industrial areas
Right.
in Madhya Pradesh.
Right.
And of course, Madhya Pradesh is heart of India, and it is also our heart.
Very well put there, sir. So this interesting conversation will continue in leg 2 as we show you around this fantastic state-of-the-art facility at the Bhopal Eicher plant.
Keep going.